Let's start this journey, yes? Self-discovery, transformation, preparing the transmission of spirit. Oh yeah. Konnichiwa. I welcome all of you. This message is for all of you. I mean, we're here for healing, yes. We come here, star seeds, indigo children, the Christos founders races. We come here for that transformation. We assist the human race and the earth in their transformation. And actually, that is part of Ascension here on earth, is the starseeds and the indigos. So we go into that inner peace to find our strength, to find our spirit, to find our DNA and our heritage. When's the last time you reflected on those? Kachiwa. Inner Christos. Ha ha ha. Yes! Holy ones! We bring our presence. You're coming on in, bringing your presence, representing that Chiwa, ancient people. We're not the body, so we can come in and out of a different timeline. We can go into the earth, reincarnate, come into the flesh. We embody the vehicle, the body vehicle. We embody that. We become that. We are there. We are in here. So when we look at each other, I look at you, you look at me, go beyond what's inside. Go to what's inside, go beyond the body. This is awakening, you guys. The awakening process. And it's happening now on Earth. And a lot of us are following that. We're trying to be knowledgeable. We're trying to train like Jedi, like a priest of Ur. That's what we are. That's what Jeshua is. That's what all of us are bringing from the Christos, that founders race, that consciousness, that energy from the 12th dimension. We are bringing it. We are owning it. Light, representing that truth. Not the fake God conversations, not the fake Christ. There's plenty of that. Mochiwa. Let me say hello. Got one of these, if I can just figure it out. There we go. Gotta be careful though, a little bit of breeze. Well, I don't trust this breeze. I'll just put my hand close to it. Got some Vato Locos in the house. Coming on in, still coming. We just started transmission, you guys. So we're ready to rock and roll. Wow, we got Psychic Owl Jason in the house. What's up, Holy One? Sup, Holy Vato Ligza? Hey, brother, I'm gonna have. I'll be in a house soon, so I'll set up an appointment, maybe Thursday. Okay, I'll talk to you in email. I still owe you that one-on-one, so thank you very much for your patience. We also got Toronto Night King. Much love, brothers. I like those positive salutations. Quinn Ma Ari. That sounds Lyran, almost Lyran. But then I saw Nefertiti in there. And Ishtar. Okay. Thank you, Holy Ones, Machiwa, for representing your space and your this is when you see a person, when you see even a family member or someone that's a friend or just a stranger, right? Well, you're looking at a collective. You're seeing a piece, a part of another greater, you would say, consciousness. that the Guardians call collectives. And we're going to be realizing collectives in our next evolution, our next ascension. That's where our awakening is taking us. Our awakening is taking us to a higher identity, vatos. Let me get the selfie stick back in my hand. And I'm out here in this magnificent, brilliant energy of nature. Raw code, raw downloads, where spirit will come out and visit you outside the grid. They visit you everywhere, right? But there's more activity out here. Quit you. All right, we got this ready. We got this prepared. It's a desert landscape. I'm just gonna be here, guys, for a few more days, literally. After Memorial Day weekend, or this holiday weekend, I'm gonna be in a house. Yes. It's been brutal waiting time, but my show is gonna transform. It might take me a few days to set it up, but I will have a green screen. I will have a better microphone. It'll be just better. I'll have more than one camera angle. It's gonna be like part of my journey is right now. It's gonna be part of that shift. So, and there's something amazing happening on my YouTube channel. It's now like 30,000. I just hit 30,000. Every time I see you guys, there's gonna be a few more thousand. Every day there's over 1,000, almost like 1,000 new subscribers a day. Dang. I must be saying something right, because of course I'm gonna get a lot of haters. And you know what's interesting? There's an important fact. Most of those haters are religious people. What does that say about religion? You know, what are they doing hating? What are they doing judging and being negative? What? Well, that's the way they think reality is. That's a low vibration, honey. That's a low consciousness. You're still treating other people in a dark manner, okay? You guys have to realize in your awakening where we're at. Where are we? In this place called Earth. Redefine what is your reality. And I would go as far to say as maybe even redefine what is God. Because religion is not giving you that, you guys. We're not attacking religion, okay? We're saying, hey, what's up? What are you doing? What's going on? Look, there's another option. And you're not gonna get it from religion. So we're not, all we're doing, you guys, is breaking it down from a space of love. And we are trying to simply demonstrate that this is a trick, that there's a lie happening, and we talk about it in detail. We don't just make this shit up. And by the way, I have a source material. Some of you want source. Where's this guy? I see your comments. You know, I get thousands of comments every day now. Literally, every few seconds there's a notification in my inbox. It's amazing. I hear your comments. I see your comments. Where's this guy getting his stuff from? Okay, listen carefully. Oceana Dean, Voyagers 1 and 2. That will change your whole reality right there. But that's the newbie stuff. Get through that if you can. All right? It's gonna be a little bit intimidating, because it's gonna challenge your beliefs. The ones that you held on to from when you were a little kid, you were taken to church, right? I was taken to church. I keep having people get right with Jesus and accept the Lord God as your Savior, or be punished. And wow, Machiwa. You guys, it's expected. And we have to change our tone. We have to get better at our tone if we want to reach more people. I'm trying to reach more people. We're trying to be more, you would say, peaceful, more calm about it. And I'll work on that. And you know, we're not perfect. We're all trying to go through this transition, and it is not comfortable. It is not, some of this is downright, you know, just like sometimes you say, what did I do? You know, you find yourself sometimes in that place. I have found myself in that place. And in the where We find ourselves pointing our finger and looking for the reason outside of ourselves. Huh? You guys, we have to be honest, not just with others, but with ourselves. Okay? That's where shadow work comes into. We have to look at our own shadow. We have to look, we have to smell our own shit. Okay? We have to say, hey, and it's not about guilt. It's certainly not about shame. It's about, hey, you becoming mindful of your energy. You become mindful of how you speak. You guys, I love you. I love you so much. If you believe in Jesus and all that stuff, in Christ and Lord and Messiah and God and repent and shame, and if you believe in all that, think about this. Let's have a peaceful conversation. Let's have a calm, genuine. Hey, let's not a debate. It's not a debate. It's a conversation. It's a dialogue. And we talk about the principles. We're not making fun of each other. We're not trying to put down each other. Let's talk about the information. Let's talk about the creeds that are represented in your God, represented in your Bible. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about those. Not about my hair, not about my skin color, not about something else, about some personal thing. It's not about me. It's not about you. Hello, this is awakening going around the planet about those. It's not for a chosen one, chosen people, certain people. It's not only for believers or non-believers. Hello, this is for all. It's for everyone. And one of the important things to talk about in an awakening is where we exist right now. What is Earth? Where are we? What is this place? What is reality? Does your Bible talk about the reality, dimensions, frequencies, energies? Okay? Does it talk about Kundalini energy, life force, which is coming from God, being fed through all of the universal systems? Well, first the cosmic system, then the universal systems, and the planetary systems, and all the beings and living animals and plants and everything on that planet that is also fed that energy. That's how you live. L-I-V-E. We live from life force energy. And we don't identify with the body. You identify with what you really are, the spirit, not the soul. That's the religion distortion. You're saying we don't have souls, Fabian? No, we redefine God, we redefine Earth, and we redefine this soul. And because they're all distortions. You are in a distortion. We're living in a distortion, Batos. So when you talk about awakening, we have to talk about the distortion. Let me get a drink of water. We need water. We'll go back. Mochiwa, look at my backyard. At least for a few more days. We come from a space of love. And when people are preaching and damning me in comments and stuff, they are not coming from a place of love. Does your religion, holy ones, believers, Christians, Buddhists, Hindus, is your God? Well, let's say this. I want to be kind and friendly and be mindful of our questions. Shiva. We got to be fair with each other. We got to be kind to each other. We got to be friendly. And meditate on this. Resonate with this. Or think about this. We can agree to disagree. Listen to me carefully, please. We can have different ideas and beliefs and still love each other. We can believe in a different God. We can talk about that God and still love each other, still respect each other, not damn each other, not preach each other, because you guys, that's what you do in religion. It's a fact. It's on your public broadcast TV. That's what you get faced in social media. That's what you do. Your religion is supposed to be making you a better person. You're supposed to be a better speaking. You treat people differently. You're not profane. You're loving. And you can, and it happens, it should be natural, not an act, not a fake smile. You know, what's that? You feel that. People feel fake. Machiwa. I need water. I should have brought it with me. Oh, look at this little baby tree. Little baby tree. Oh, let me get a lighted angle. Like a toddler tree. Because it's going to grow 50 years, 100 years. Chiwa, yeah. Thank you for bringing your presence, your spirit, your consciousness, your energy. You're not the body. You're here with me right now. We transmute that body. We transmute that shadow. Because we're all in a place of shadow, Holy One. Even indigos and starseeds. We came to it intentionally. Not to be suffering, but to help the ones who are suffering. Starseeds. The Christos founder races, they come and become into the flesh with you. We're mixed here, we're with you down here, okay? Experiencing the pain, but also learning how to heal it. That's what we're supposed to do, Holy Ones, Starseeds, all of you out there, Indigos. We're supposed to awaken and help this healing process. It's not about your ego. It's not about you becoming awakened and suddenly thinking you're better than everybody else, like believers. Okay, like Gentiles and believers. We don't put down anything or anyone. Otherwise, you're not following Law of One. You're still stuck in the old paradigms that are still angry and judging and causing all this, you would say, holy wars. And they're called holy wars. Bring on the medieval ages. Bring on the dark ages, huh? Holy, huh? No, not holy. Death, war, destruction, not sacred at all. Sacrificing, not sacred. Okay? Shame, guilt. What? This is not a divine energy. This is not a divine consciousness, Holy One. That's what we want to talk about. We want to talk about the characteristics, the principles of your God, and the principles of what you, all this stuff, all these negative aspects. Let's bring the positive aspects. Let's talk about actual love that's unconditional. Apparently in religion, it's conditional. It's very, very conditional love. You actually have to qualify yourself in that religion. You have to actually put yourself in a lowly state. You have to be in a state of fear. You have to be in a state of guilt. You have to be in a state of judgment. Okay? You know all those things are negative? Did you know that all those things are dark principles of a consciousness of your God? Ooh, dragonfly, Holy One. Coming back. Maybe. So awakening. You guys are awakening. Some of you indigo child starseeds are awakening. You feel it. Has to do with your DNA. It's a process. And the DNA is part of that process. Your scientists confuse you. You don't know what the hell DNA is. You don't know what is junk DNA. You think it's dormant and useless. See, there's a science in this spirituality. An actual science that allows you to what? Go outside your vehicle. Remember, you're not this. So religion's saying that's sin and wrong and dangerous. You see the distortions. You see a conspiracy in religion. You see them trying to guide and edit, conquer, holy wars, conquer, discriminate. Okay, we have nothing to reference. How about these other qualities? Love, unconditional love, joy, bliss, kindness, friendliness, no judgment, none. Mindfulness, integrity. There's no hierarchy, no authority, no elitism. Oh, you find that in religion. Hardcore. Mature. There was a Jesus. Yes, but it's not about Jesus. Jeshua was another starseed indigo master. Yes. Mokoya. He came here with a different message, holy ones. And it's not about him. He would never want you to worship him. He was a real being. And there was a chikiwa, a record that was left. There was a DNA change when Jeshua came with that 12 strand awakened. Jesus is Christos Vatos. Christos is not a title, entitlement. Christ, Christos, is these people, man. It's not Jesus's last name. Jeshua, actually, his last name was Melchizedek, Vatos. Jeshua was Sananda. Sananda? Who's Sananda? Sananda is a master avatar. A master Christos avatar. Moko, yeah! Now, is he a little bit more experienced, a little bit more advanced than other indigos? Yes! It's called an indigo type 1. Does that make him better or more important or valuable? No! Realize all are God. You realize the universal sacred law of one, which is unity, by the way, uniting, not separating, not being separate from God. Mature. It's not about Jeshua, but Jeshua will be here. Jeshua is here. Other guardians are here. Other Christos beings are here. It's a group. It's a people. And it's returning to Earth. Christ, Christos, is returning to Earth, Vatos. You see it. You feel it. It's undeniable. There's certainly change coming. That's what is awakening. This is what is leading to spiritual ascension, what religion may call rapture. Going back to did you hear this word? Going back. Returning, reclaiming our new body, our new earth, which is not called Earth, it's called Tara. Talking about the real Eden, returning to Eden on planet Tara, that is our people. So when you talk about Christ and we talk about Christ, well, there's a little bit difference there, holy ones. Makaya, Jeshua, Makuts. Blessings to all of you indigo children, Holy Grail, Magi kings, priest kings, because that's what you are. We aren't just limited to this earth experience. We've been in this record. We've been in these timelines, understand? Just like Jeshua is going in and out of different timelines, not just back in the year 2000 or 0, whatever you call it. Not just maybe he was in France. Maybe he was in Rome, and maybe he was in Egypt, ancient Egypt. Maybe Jeshua was in Atlantis and Lemuria. Just like some of you remembering vividly your past, present, future lives. Makua, yeah, there is an awakening happening about those. And unfortunately, not everyone is going to awaken. Not because they're going to hell or being judged, because they're naturally falling. Naturally, that's not natural, it's unnatural. They're going against the principles, the universal sacred law of one. And Creator created this. Well, what is a hologram? You didn't come here as a lowly, inferior, sinful, and human. You came from the top and fell. You got different stories in your Bible. They're going to teach you all kinds of stuff about angels and archangels. But you guys, this is not the Bible. This is cosmic, universal consciousness. Not limited to Earth. It didn't come to Earth. It's not just from Earth. It's universal. That includes galaxies and other worlds, other people, other beings. But this low vibe consciousness doesn't even see the world that big, doesn't see reality that far out. They only see hell and heaven and earth. There's more. Check it out, patos. Thank you for coming to my live, Holy Ones. Feels good, huh? That breeze. Let's add some more to my thing here. We're going to a drum circle tomorrow, Vato. So I'll be packing up that tent, packing all the stuff, putting it in my truck, my pickup, and go voyage to this Chichewa. So this is day number 8, man. Day number 8, no smoke, just raw, natural frequency. And I'm loving it. I don't think about it. I don't miss it. I am here just in this other shift, this other timeline, this other focus. Cool, yeah. Let's go inside the sanctuary and light some incense. I gotta put this tailgate up because so the mice don't come. The only mouse I care about, I mean, the only one I've seen, is Peanut, and I put a bunch of stuff because I'm about to leave in a few days. He's gonna miss it. All these loads of food from wherever. I gave him celery. He's got an avocado. He's still working on peanuts because he's called Peanut. Let's see, and he will come out like after the sun goes down, and the Black Widow will show up around here. You can see she's catching some stuff, maybe. Some little victims, but little Peanut is over here. You can see him working on the cheese. He can't do it all in one night, but he's working on that. He's working on that avocado. He's working on, this is what I put today, because I'm not eating that celery anymore right now. So I gave him what I had, some bread, some peanuts, and that cheese. He's like in heaven, man. Shit. I see, he's so beautiful, he's a little mousy, and I'm right here. He doesn't care. I'm right there. He trusts me, I guess. Animals feel energy, dude. Animals, your pets, you have someone stranger come to visit your home, they feel energy. Maybe that you don't feel. And when you're awakened, that's what this video is about, you will be able to feel just like those animals, you'll feel them. You'll feel people. You'll read people. You'll see their consciousness with your eyes. It's called their auric field. They don't teach you that stuff in the Bible. You're not going to learn about all your energies and all your other anatomy of a spiritual being, because that's what you are. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And that's what this awakening is about, man. Realizing. And if you start to realize that identity, whoa, you got homies. You got familia out in the galaxies, out in the dimensions, and you can connect to them, man, with your spiritual Wi-Fi. What's up? Now all you haters can't say I'm on drugs, but I still get those comments every freaking day. Put down a mushroom, start smoking, or whatever. Hello? Chicago. While there's haters, well, I have 250,000 people who say otherwise. So I dismiss and, cut you up. You guys have to put boundaries in your life, especially with negative, toxic, narcissistic people, even psychopaths especially. Thank you, Holy One. Thank you so much. We're gonna look. I'm gonna say, she'll be able to read the chat right now. Let me put this. Burn some sacred incense. I could light this light. Put my battery pack on so I can, not use my generator when I only need a fan and a light. Hello. There we go. Yeah, I'll only be out here a few more days, guys. Probably the latest Monday. So, but how long is it gonna take me? Well, not long. I got my own house by myself, and I have no furniture. I've been homeless before I was with family. And I was in one room, so I didn't get more furniture. I haven't had furniture in years, man. Like, this is my furniture. I sleep inside my tent on the ground. So to have a nice space now, I'll have a big space, but no furniture. But I will get furniture eventually. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and it's part of my transition. So I'm excited, actually. And I'll be in a new town I've never been in before. I haven't even seen the house. I picked it out and said, okay, I don't care what. I asked a bunch of questions, of course. I'm gonna see it on Tuesday and sign on it on Tuesday. I passed approval. I passed income, credit, and rental history. So I got approved. Damn, man, it is so freaking unbelievable. I didn't want to say nothing until it happened. I didn't want to say nothing until I got approved. I got approved. I forgot my banana. We're gonna go back for a banana eventually. Not right now, don't worry. What? Did I leave the glasses and shit? Did I leave the glasses by my truck? Well, now I can get my banana, but I need my glasses, guys, to read your comments. Sorry. I thought I must have put them down on the truck. Just take, 20 seconds. We got this. It's live. Things like that happen. Every Saturday, which was today, I get I'm not exaggerating. 15 boondoggies. What do you call them? Buggies? Dune buggies. These must be a group of people who come out here and do this all the time for recreation, because it happens every Saturday. There's a bunch of dune buggies. Suddenly out of nowhere, I'm like, You know, in my tent, all calm, and boom, 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 boom. Damn, shit. A little bit of excitement out here. What the shit? No way. I must have took my glasses. Hope I haven't stepped on them. Oh, they're in my freaking pocket, man. That's another thing I've been waiting for, is to get glasses for my eyes. These are just read-me's. I mean, actual prescription glasses, dude. I mean, this is the first time for me to be on my own in a while, like with my own truck, my own camping gear, everything. You don't want to rely on someone else. You want to get on your own 2 feet, you know. So I had to get on my own 2 feet. Not had to, I'm saying I wanted to. I flew out the door when I could. Banana, banana. We want a banana, yes? Let's get a banana, homie. I got like 15 bananas at the store, and now I got 4 left. Well, after this one, it'll be 3 left. Hey, we might come out in the middle of the night and see little Peanut. He won't be shy. Maybe he'll be famous, huh? Shit. I know some of you think I'm crazy, but I consider that a compliment. All right, let's do this. Got a banana. Chicago. Thanks for your patience. Yeah, baby, what's up? That's not a safe place for my glasses, dude. They're just read-me's, but I need them right now. Wow, God, this is a lot of comments, man. What's up, Holy Vatos? Troy Johnson in the house. Lots of positive vibes. What it do, familias? A spiral anomaly. Monique Ann. We got Ishtar. Troy Johnson. I'm Cherokee. Much respect to your DNA. Soul. Troy Johnson. Denali. Sunset's in Michigan already. I'm sure it is, huh? It'll set here probably close to, like, after 8. It'll be like dark, you know, by then. So the fan is blowing my hair around, but I like the fan. It's not pointing. We have, could you please speak about activating your inner vision in some of your videos? And about the Garden of Eden. Activation of your inner vision, well, that has to do with your third eye. This is the center of vision, clairvoyance. You have different clairs, but this is the clairvoyant one. And you actually activate certain psychic abilities from your heart chakra. You're going to activate more psychic abilities from your throat chakra. And you're going to activate more psychic abilities from your third eye chakra, which is vision, which is your inner vision, which when you close these eyes, you're opening naturally. I mean, I find it hard to believe that some people can't see nothing. Even in your ordinary thoughts, you imagine something really quick, that's their third eye. But only practiced a few seconds in your day. You see what I'm saying? When you're mindful of it, when you're aware of your inner vision and third eye, and you go on a path, or you would say you make it a manifestation to activate it. You learn how to deactivate or decalcify, not deactivate, decalcify your third eye, because a lot of people have this crap in this vortice, or it's something that blocks the vortice. They're called vortices or wheels of energy. That's what the Hindus call them. The Guardians call them what they are, which are templar. These are your personal templar. No messing around there. They ain't gonna teach you there in that religion or that belief or any other belief like Buddhism or whatever. I'm not judging these religions. I'm telling you what's in their principles, what's in their information from a place of love. Okay, do you want to know what the Guardians think about these things? These are stargates, man. These are literal, you open them, not like, see, one thing you need to realize when you open a chakra, when you activate a chakra, that doesn't mean you fully open it. That means there was nothing there because it was closed. Now it's open, maybe a tiny bit, but so that's more than what you had before. It's a vortice. That means it's a wormhole. It comes out small like a cone, and it's moving, and it's alive, and it's energy, and it's a gateway. That's what a chakra is. Specifically, it's consciousness. It's an opening of energy from that dimension of reality. And the Guardians make it easy. They number them. 1 Stargate, SG1, is near your bottom, your butt, okay? Stargate 2 is your genitals. Stargate 3 is your solar plexus, your mind, your ego, the reasoning mind. This is your heart, okay? You're opening up to humanity, emotion, love. That's that vortice to the 4th dimension. So it's the energy and consciousness coming from that dimension. And it's also the DNA. It's also a planet. It's also a people. Okay? That's coming from there. All related to the 6th dimension. There's the 4th dimension, 5th dimension, 6th dimension. Inner peace, inner vision, clairvoyance. That's your 6 chakra vatos. Also, they're all colored. They all got waveforms. That's color is light in a spectrum. Here's light. Well, here's it's in a spectrum of waveforms, wavelengths. That's science, honey. There's science in God. There's numbers, equations in God. They don't talk about the stuff in the Bible. Okay? You get the spectrum in different colors. Well, the first spectrum is red, then orange, then yellow, then green, then blue. Okay? The 5th dimension. That's the frequency, the bandwidth, okay, of the spectrum of blue, the spectrum of indigo ray, magenta, no, not magenta, I keep saying that, violet. That's where Hinduism starts. That's where Buddhism stops. Okay, they stop right there. Okay, go to Google and put chakra. That's all you got to do. Put C-H-A-K-R-A, chakra. You're going to see nothing but 7 chakra. That's it. It's a distortion. You're getting gypped. You're getting chump chain, honey. There's the thymus, 8th chakra, gold ray. There's the thalamus. Here's your 3rd eye, but here's your thalamus one. Okay? Silver. They interact. That's at least something that Drunvalo got correct. He talked about these beams coming out here, but he didn't say them as chakra. They're chakra bato. Okay, this is a chakra. You go here, horizontal. There's one this way. There's one that way. Realize they're not all vertical. I mean, not all aligned at the same angle. So you're going to go from the silver chakra. Okay, gold, 7, 8, silver. 10 outside your body, 6 inches above your head. You're not learning this from somewhere else. Okay, the Guardians, Christos founder races, 12th dimensional beings, not little angels, not little archangels. That's density 2, density 3, no more. Aim higher. That's where Christos comes from. That's where Christ is from. The 12th dimension, 12 strands of DNA. 12 races of beings. Okay? So, not only that, down here we're carbon bodies. Up in Tara, carbon crystal bodies. Gaia, carbon silicate bodies. Armentana, carbon liquid bodies. No, I said it wrong, guys. Carbon, crystal carbon, crystal silicate, crystal liquid. Okay, there we are. And then you go finally, there is no more planets. There's no more aliens or extraterrestrials, no more bodies until you go to this thermoplasm, okay, where it's called crystal vapor. Crystal, what's another word for vapor? Air. You wouldn't say crystal air, it doesn't make sense, but you realize a densification process. The more real you are, the less of a body you have. So the more physical and more heavy you are, the more carbon you are, the less consciousness you have, the less spiritual development you have. It's just where we are. And if you came up there and you find yourself down here, guess what, honey? Guess what that means? That means you fell. You fell, fallen angel. Keep falling, fallen angel. You fell now to the third dimension. This is a fallen place, you guys. The Bible will not tell you that either. Well, they will say you must return, go to heaven, but they don't realize you already were there. They don't tell you that part. They don't tell you nothing beyond angels. So you're not going to hear nothing about the avatars, the Christos avatars. So we're trying to, the incredible thing is, no matter what bullshit you find on earth, in religion, or in New Age, whatever you find, guess what? Inside yourself, you have record. Inside yourself, man, you have all that you need. There's no middleman to God when all are God. And when every single conscious being, every single living being is part of that living unified God, there is no inequality. There is no savior when everyone's already God. Okay? There is no middleman like a pope to God. You don't need a priest to God to confess your sins. Okay? Because we're all God, but in a distorted state. Creator created a structure. There's a structure in God. Creator made it so the consciousness is in a spectrum. Consciousness is in a spectrum. That means you can go up it or down it, depending on your thoughts. So what are you thinking about those? Are you thinking judgment? Guess what? Here you are in a fallen state. You're still full of hate. You're still full of judgment. You're not going nowhere except down. Fallen angel. Down to what's less than 3D? 2D? What's in 2D? What's in the second dimension? You're going to find plant life down there. You're going to find animal life there. You're going to find elemental life. I've heard Ashana talk about it, and I've seen it on several of the other advanced materials. There's all kinds of dark creatures and beings, but there's also beloved, great, graceful, blessed beings. It depends on what they chose. What's their polarity? You keep on preaching and keep on hating and keep on judging. Hello, Vatos, you're falling. And we can talk about the Bible and how it was changed and edited, and now it's filled with these dark principles, not loving principles, not bliss and joy, no judgment. That's a whole nother world. It's the opposite, to be honest. It's reverse. It's the opposite of what the original holy teachings were. And according to Ashana, okay, according to the guardians, the original doctrine, you would say teachings, which are called freedom teachings, the original teachings are here on earth in a hidden location in France. In France, the last time the Indigos came, that was after Joshua. Okay, now Indigos are here again. Mostly because it's part of the stellar activation cycle, the Stargate opening cycle. They don't teach you that in the Bible either. Okay, you're not going to learn about the structure of Earth or the energies of Earth, the consciousness of Earth. You're not going to learn about the crystal body. You're not going to learn about the morphogenetic field. You're not going to learn about inner Earth. You're not going to learn about parallel Earth. You're just going to learn about heaven, hell, and that's it. Angels, God, and humans. That's all. There's more. There's a lot more about those. And the thing of it is, remember, it's inside of you. You get confirmation inside. You don't find understanding outside. You don't find God outside because, hello, it's all inside. It's all consciousness. It's all energy, but you're still dwelling on this. You're still stuck on this when it's just a vehicle. It just helps you explore. You know, it may sound strange to you at first, but these beings create bodies and lower levels of reality so they can experience it. They take their spirit, their consciousness, that's what we call it, into the body, embody the body, embody, go inside the flesh. Your spirit, your consciousness embodies the flesh. There's no soul, vatos! It's a distortion. It's a darkness. It's a lie. Because now you can lose your soul. Now you can be separate from your soul from God. Now it's this, now it's that. No. You're never separate. You never left God in the first place. God never left. You can't be separate from God, even if you want to. So, unbeliever, murderer, fallen angel, demon. You can't be separate from God, honey. You can be at a different frequency than the higher evolved races, but you didn't go away from Creator. You're within. You're contained within Creator always. You are Creator because of the unified field, because of the principle of the law of one. What does that mean to you? Law of one, not many. When you start putting an S, a letter S after the word Creator, you're lost. You forgot the unified field. Now you're preaching, now you're hating, now you're judging people and trying to put them separate. You're trying to throw them outside. You're trying to cast them outside of God. You're trying to push them away from God. You can't. Even you, when you're acting distorted, you're still inside of God. An arrogant prick is God. A bitch is God. Okay? A serial killer is God. Because you cannot run, you cannot fly, you cannot fall out of God, out of Creator. How? If Creator created all the structure, all the different levels, all the different frequencies, that's within the consciousness of Creator. How can you go outside that? That's, you know, the fallen angels can't really say much and do shit except try to twist truth, twist it. All they can do is take a Creator's original information, knowledge, creeds, the original Guardian Christos creeds, and twist it. There's something called the Templar Melchizedeks, and there's something called the starseed Melchizedeks. The Templar Melchizedeks, honey, have taken the true original teachings of Creator, of the law of one, and now made it patriarchal. They twisted it. They took female and put it down here. Now you have some, what the hell kind of system is this? So the Templar Melchizedeks are in your history, Bato, from Atlantis. They were called back then in Atlantis, they were called the Templar, there's that word again, solar initiates. They were good at first. They were meant to, you would say, be guardians of Earth. But they took that knowledge because of the Anunnaki fallen angels. The fallen angels effed with your religion. Twisted it, not overnight. It took them a while to get their way in there, sneak on in there, start some a chica. You know, just like in your Bible, you have the serpent. They're acting like the serpent because they are the serpent. They slide in to the Atlantean kingdom and start twisting principles of thought, twisting consciousness, twisting spirituality. Now, after thousands of years, literally tens of thousands of years later, here we are, 2023, and we have no idea anymore. We have no idea what the F is God. We don't know what are angels. We don't know what is spirituality or whatever. Thank you, Templar Melchizedek. Machiwa, no thank you. No, that's not the way. No, that's not the original teachings. No, it's distortion. That's what we're bringing back, Holy Ones. Machiwa. Oh, your rest of your question. Eden is not from Earth. Eden is not some beautiful, magical place that was a long time ago, now is gone. You guys, they have to fool the human spirit, right? They have to trick you. So they have to put some words, some names that your DNA recognizes. They have to try to fool the human spirit any way they can. So they're going to use something like Eden. Put that word in there. Oh, the humans will resonate with Eden. Yeah. A beautiful garden. Yes. It is. It's glorious. Is it like heaven? Yes. More heavenlier than this distortion. Remember, it's a distortion here. We're in a fallen state here. This is not our original body. This is not our original consciousness. This is not our original homeworld, Lucille. We're from the stars. We're from another land called Eden. Okay? There's a planet, a large, gigantic planet called Tara. And there's a continent, a land on this planet called Eden, where the Taurinesium angelic human race live, exist, come from, where you come from, Bato. The last time you checked, you were human. You come from Eden, not of this world, but of Tara. Okay, so this place is real. And so we fell from it. Literally fell. We heard of what happened in the original Atlantis. It wasn't called that back then. In the Eden. In the original place where we come from, there was destruction. Because of these fallen angelic Anunnaki. Realize what Jehovah really is. Yahweh. They represent what you preach. They represent everything you're saying, homie. Everything to a T. You just accentuate it when you start behaving like them. Now we got conflict and drama and hatred and judgment. And we fell from Eden and we forgot where that was and what that's all about. We forgot that we're not called human per se. We're called Taurinesium. We're from Tara, a planet called Tara. And our race is called Taurinesium. But Taurinesium people, Taurinesium humans, don't have 3 strands of DNA. They have 12 strands and 12 levels of consciousness. That's why they're called angelic. We are an angelic race, man. We exist in Tara. That's our true origin. We're not this shit. We're not this distortion, man. We're not limited to this level of ourselves. We got in our junk DNA more consciousness, more biology, more intelligence, more spirit. And we're reclaiming that in this spiritual awakening. Machiwa. Just be in grace. Be in grace. Be blessed, holy ones, because you are. You don't have to keep on running that old DNA. We're higher. We're better. Open your templar. Open your sacred abilities. It's not all this BS that you hear, sin to God. It's not blasphemy. See, this is equality. Guardians are going to say you can do that, you can't do that, you should do that, you shouldn't do that. Why? You have free will. Why would you tell someone what they're supposed to do? Why are you preaching and you know, every Sunday turn on the TV, and more than Sundays, they have networks of these religions, of this preaching, of this damnation. There's networks of damnation now. You can get it 24/7 if you want. That's why I love my family. I love them. But that's one of the reasons why I had to leave quickly. Especially when I saw Christos. I must leave now. And I did. Even if I'm homeless. You guys, when you awaken, you have to change relationships from family and friends and lovers. You have to change. Goodbye. I love you, but I'm moving on. I realize you are not, and that is your free will. I love you, but I am moving on. Machiwa. To greater activations, greater visions. I hope I answered your question, Holy One. Much respect. You guys, please, Holy Ones, if you have learned anything from here, if you're moved, or if you appreciate any of this knowledge, any of this code, any of this truth, please support Christos Avatar. Support Christos Avatar, even for $5. There's a donation button down there. Please smash the like button. You know, this is an algorithm. It's a technology. So every time you guys like and help out this channel, this message, this transmission, we just get bigger and better. Machiwa. Thank you guys. And thank you to all the members who are already members, already supporting Christos Avatar, and all the ones donating. Thank you guys. We're awakening quickly. This is not a slowpoke Rodriguez, honey. We're like Speedy Gonzales. Yeah! Andale, let's do this! Familia, vato, locos, let's do this, homie! Come on! Makaya. We got Sao T in the house. The Battle of Pelennor Fields Project. Machiwa, salvation. Holy ones, you don't need salvation. Savior. We've been talking for an hour. Have you listened to anything? Warrior of the Wind. Thank you, Aaron. Beto! What's up, Beto? You're a beautiful soul. You know, you recognize, we see reflections of each other. We see divine. We see fallen too. We see divine. We stick with divine. We hang out with high vibe people. All the trolls and haters and preachers and damners, that's what they're basically doing. They can, you know, go heal and come back and join the party. What's up, vatos? They judge us. We don't judge them. We're still smiling at them. I'm still loving you. I hate you. I love you. You're gonna go to the lake of fire. Well, you know, anger. They're all Machiwa. Why not be calm? Why not be peaceful? Why not have inner peace? Why not have loving thoughts, gentleness? Why not be blessed? And it's real. It's not fake. You feel fake, yes? Machiwa. Dude, this little fan was a lifesaver, man. It's like suffering. It's like suffering. This is a desert. It's hot in my tent, even with all the little things I do. But with circulating air, that was a game changer, man. It doesn't mean I'm perfectly feeling good, but it certainly made me feel a lot better. So, you guys, if you're boondocking or camping and you have to concern yourself with electricity and you don't have solar power or a generator, well, you can get one of these little batteries and charge it at home before you come camping, and it will help you run all your electronics in your trip. I can run a fan, I'm running this light, and I can even charge my cell phone if I hooked it up right now. But right now it's right here, so let's get some sacred. It's protecting your space and cleansing your auric field. The Guardians call your aura, which you learn in the New Age movement, your aura, which is only 7. Bullshit, there's more than that. You're going to learn that the Guardians call them particle fields. So your particle fields, there's several, and those are the keys to the kingdom, vato, so to speak. Because if you get your templar going, your particle fields activated, your chakra running and open. Hello, what are you doing? You're becoming a enlightened, expanded consciousness. You know what that is? That is you turning on your DNA, which is what? Turning on all those memories that you have. Awakening is remembering. Okay? It becomes a knowing. It's in your head now. Well, it was always there in your DNA, in the dormant mode. Spiritual awakening, activation, is opening it, which you already have. Okay? That's the secret. They don't want you to get your 12 strand. No, they want to keep you down in the Kabbalah tree of life where you only got 10. Because if you only stay at 10 in the Kabbalah, only for certain people, then you don't get your 12 strand. You're not Christed. You want to be Christic, or do you want to be fallen, limited potential? You go down that occult route. You go down those old special people. Only certain people can learn this enlightened knowledge. You understand what that is? You understand what you are serving, yes? Not law of one, not unconditional love when there's only certain people in your groups. Yeah? No. I call BS. Indigo call bullshit. Knowledge, enlightenment, is not for this certain people, like the wealthy and stuff, or the dark illuminated ones. It's for everyone. All people. All people are God. You forgot that, Holy One. Religion forgot that. Religion does not represent Creator. Even though they talk about it. They talk about Creator, right? But they don't represent Creator. That's the whole lie. That's the whole shenanigans. It's a trick. These beings are freaking smart. They knew how to get into they knew how to trick some of the Ternesium, dude. So a bunch of little schmucks on Earth is no problem. There's freaking 7 billion schmucks following their dark creeds. Following this dark Yahweh, Jehovah, that's putting you in fear and guilt and shame and repentance. You must repent. You must suffer. You must do this and that. Whoa, stop. Hello. No, you don't. Go into yourself, close your eyes, open this eye, and you will discover that that's all bullshit. You will find your other selves. You will find angels, man, not from the biblical point of view, not Michael, not Enoch, not Thoth, not all these other creatures and things representing an angry, wrathful God. No, you're not serving that. We are serving Shikayewasu, Mana tatajua sayama. Ka wushiva kasnie pechotas ivaka imana yetashi. Vososhua kayabanaye. Slight language, Vato. Transmission of spirit, which is what? Consciousness within your templar. Are you opened to your templar? No, you're down here judging people in your solar plexus. That is your 3D limit. You're stuck in this little cap, a little ceiling. You're not going beyond into the heart. You're not going beyond into this spiritual truth and vision and beyond. You can turn that all around, Bato. It all comes down to your free will that Creator gave you. You're God, you're sovereign, you're free. Unless you allow others to take that away from you. This is from South America. We got copal. Those shamans love copal. I love copal. Machiwa. Resin, not stick incense. You know, actually, when I see all those negative comments, it's actually helps. When you guys start damning and preaching in the chat, or not chat, but I mean in comments on videos, on my videos, it helps. You are specifically showing how religion does not work. You're showing what it produces. You see what comes from fear, guilt, shame, subservience, blind worship, devaluing women. You see what comes out of that. You get to see it in living color. It shows up in your face. They come knocking at your door, Vatos. They want you to come to that creed. They want you down in that consciousness. Yeah? No, thank you. I'm doing just fine. Being connected to the unified field of God. There is no saviors in unity. There's no kings. Jeshua was a real person. Okay? There's no kings in unity. There's no, that's the hierarchy system. That's the elite system. Did you notice all these bishops are like royalty, man? Bling, houses, mansions. It's about power. It's about control. Controlling your consciousness, subduing your consciousness, limiting your consciousness. You're not free. This is myrrh. Jeshua. Frankincense and myrrh? And gold? Machiwa. Jeshua wasn't given stick incense, honey. Resin, holy ones. Why do you think all these orbs are in this sanctuary? Consciousness, energy, frequency. You're mindful, you're intelligent, you're aware of the cosmos, of the universes, of the dimensions, of the spirits and angels and avatars. You realize them. Hello, does your entity, does the visitation, does it look ghost-like? Or is it physical? Is it like pure, like straight up like a body? Hello? That's not density 3, that's not density 4, that's not density 5. You're dealing with a density 2 being, which ain't shit, Vato. It certainly ain't the creator God. And they're putting an S after creator gods. There's not creator gods. There's only creator. No, there's creator gods. There's Zeus, there's Apollo, there's this person, there's Ishtar. There's Viking gods, there's Sumerian gods. There's all kinds of gods. Wow, why is there a bunch of gods and stuff? because there's only one. Still worshiping those gods, still representing those creator gods. You still don't know what are gods. Redefine what are gods. That's why we talk about the 15-dimensional time matrix. That's why we talk about all the carbon beings living in the carbon matter. In the higher dimensions of 4, 5, and 6, you have carbon crystal beings. They're like ghosts, not physical. Are you seeing physical? It's not very high. It's not an angel. It's not an avatar. You're still dealing with physical aliens. Are you getting it? The less physical, the higher evolved. Is your Hindu gods physical? Hello? Do they look ghost-like? Do they look human? No? Yes? Yes? It's a god? It's carbon matter? It's carbon crystal matter? It's a god? Redefine God. Redefine what is reality. Check it out. Because you can't understand God without it. Because you just see carbon matter and galaxies and stuff. That's it. You don't see frequencies, energies, levels of matter and consciousness, and all the beings that live in that. And knowing that you have identities in all of those levels yourself. Not in the past, not in the future, now. And when you learn this material, not religion, when you learn actual mechanics, ascension mechanics, and spiritual awakening, you learn your templar, you learn about your Huva bodies, you learn about your ascension codes, you learn about all of these techniques, and also not you, but also the anatomy of Earth. We're guardians of Earth. We're priests from Lemuria. They were a matriarchy, and they became the priests of you would say inner Earth, and you're going to have these beings coming down to this lower Earth, not to ascend themselves, but to become these wayshowers, to be trailblazers, to bring the ancient teachings of the guardians, okay, who are connected directly to the highest levels of God. We're remembering this. We have a greater identity, man. You're not limited to this perspective. And while all of you are in these negative states down here, hey, you too are a Turanesium angelic human, Vato, in density 2. It's like this. It's like this. We know some friends and people. Let's say there's 12 of us. There's 12 people in a room. There's 12 people in a room. Okay, are you with me? There's 12 people in a room, and we're talking, and we're making a decision. We're making an agreement, and we're gonna say, you see that lower world? They're less evolved than us. We're gonna go down there. We're gonna go inside, and we're gonna look like them, but they're not gonna know that we're from the higher worlds. Okay? Actually, I'm saying my story wrong. All of these people, there's 12 people in the room. They're gonna say, hey, let's go down into a lower experience. Let's go down into density 1. Okay, I'm gonna go. The rest of you agree? Yeah, we all agree. 12 people agree in the room that they're gonna go down and experience life. Guess what? They came down here. They came down here and forgot. What? What are we? Where were we from? Oh, there's Jehovah God. Oh, worship and all. You see, we forgot. We're totally fucking, excuse my language, we're totally lost from where we were. We don't even remember we were these great mighty beings. You forgot. Now we're arguing amongst each other. Now we're cursing at each other, profanity. Now we're cheating on each other. Now we're stealing from each other. Now we're just like, what the F are we? What are we down here? You forgot. And guess what? Some of those people from that room, there's more of that race. Some of them from other race of the race is coming down and say, hey, do you remember? Did you forget what you are? That's what we're doing here, honey. We're trying to remember, you're not this. You are not this. You're not judgment. You're not hatred, man. You're not this war and tyranny. You're none of this. You're better. You're greater. You're a Tornesium. You're with 12 strands of consciousness. And we're coming back to the planet just to remind you, hi, Indigo. You're a spiritual badass. Hello, you're a holy one. I call all of the people who send me complete garbage and attacks and vampiric energy in these videos. I keep telling them they're holy. I'll say, hello, greetings, holy one. Greetings, holy one. After they said this shit speaking out of your mouth about judgment. Man, you hear angels speak? Angels have spoken, are speaking. What are you speaking, Holy One? Or do you remember what is sacred? Do you remember what it is to be light? No? You still treating your fellow people like this shit? What are you, really? We see you. We see this shadow. We see this darkness. We see that you forgot. We don't judge you. You judge us. We love you. You hate. You call. I see you have, I've read some of these people. They're calling us, the enlightened people, the enemy. That's dangerous speaking, man. I got people physically threatening me now. You realize the consciousness here? The consciousness there? You realize what it is? It's disgusting, man. You just want to be happy and blissful and live amongst other happy, blissful people. Not this, what is this sewage of consciousness? My chiwa. Where's my banana? What's up, homies? What's up, fatos? It gets intense. Yes, I'm not going to apologize for that. It's raw, dude. It's a transmission. When you have some friends who are indigo children, your friend has higher activations on. You can too. Remember I told you the reference at the beginning of the video, didn't I? Oceana Dean, Voyagers. Look it up. I'm not making this shit up. There's a whole, are you hearing me? There's a lifetime of knowledge here behind me. I'm not making shit up. You feel it or you don't? Yeah. What's up, homie? How's your awakening doing? How is your awakening doing? Are you loving people? Are you smiling? Like real smiles? Are you being friendly? You can get in a conversation with people and they can tell you, a bunch of stuff about religion and Jesus and hell and heaven and you can still talk to them and be inspirational. And maybe they'll listen to you. Spread that love. Spread that Christos, Fatos. You're Christos. Talk about what is law of one. Tell them about unity consciousness. Tell them about Christ consciousness. You're learning some of this stuff. You feel some of this stuff. You understand some of this stuff. You guys don't have to understand it all. You're going to learn how to, if you can. I made a video about the three Christs. It's just one of the short videos, but I will be making a long video about it. I just wanted to see what people are going to say. And of course, you get to see everything what they say. You guys don't believe me? Go to some of my older videos and read what people say and read what I say back to them. Because we have to be able to interact with people who are in religions. We have to be able to talk to them. We have to understand their point of view and also be able to express, you know, verbalize our point of view and this knowledge. You have to understand this knowledge so you can express it and so they can understand it. Bring it to an understanding. Now, if the person is just belligerent, they're just real rude and disgusting, why continue the conversation? You don't. You smile and you move on with your day. You keep yourself in a high vibration, a high state, through diet, through consciousness, and connection to the holy ones. You devote yourself. This is not part-time shit. This is a lifestyle, homie. You don't just do this on Sundays or on certain holidays a few times a year, if even that. Every day you are Christos. You are representing it in your workspace, in your family, in your friends. You bring this code, and the people around you will know what kind of, you know, this person's different, this person's knowledgeable. Whoa, maybe I'll listen to something he's saying. She, her, he. So, I wasn't always like this, you guys. I was an asshole before in my life. Not to other people. Mostly I was just into this anger. Like, I would get pissed off at my computer and hit shit. And like, what am I doing, you know? Some of us indigos went through a lot of shit before we became awakened. It doesn't mean you're damned or something's broken or wrong. Hey, what I say earlier, we're in a distorted, unnatural place. Earth is not natural. It is physically, spiritually, energetically being distorted by fallen angelic legions, races of beings calling themselves your God. Straight up. I mean, at least you could fall for a sweet God, a nice God. At least fall for a God that's at least got some positive characteristics. Damn. Some serious lack of discernment there. Why was I a Christian? Only because my family was? What kind of excuse is that when you become an adult? That's when you say, F this, I'm gonna find my own way. You know, I know my experience in Christianity, man. I know how those preachers were. I know how the council or the teachers were. I know how they were. And when you're an indigo, you don't understand it, but you know, you feel something's wrong or not right. Man, how in the world do women put up with that shit for all these thousands of years? Oh, you're the king of the castle. Yes, sir. Patriarchal bullshit. Melchizedek. Templar. Templar Melchizedek. Patriarchal, sexist distortion. Take your macho bullshit out of here. Women are equal and men are equal, women. Some of those crones think they're better, more powerful. That's a nice distortion too. You'll find all kinds of arrogance and pride on this planet. We are guardians. You're going to awaken to that. Your awakening is going to lead you to your identity and your purpose. What's a guardian? What are you supposedly guarding? You could say we're like shepherds of earth, but more than that. We are specifically, if we're awakened as a planet, well, we would truly be protecting the stargates for real. If we were all, our government, if there's governments, we'll be putting all the resources into that. I mean, we will be putting resources into that. That takes us back to our connection to the Emerald Order, to the Melchizedek Cloister Emerald Order, to the Emerald Covenant. You have a covenant, Vato, and it's sacred as a guardian. You're a guardian angelic being. Guarding the freaking gates from these fallen angels. ETs, aliens, extraterrestrials, multidimensionals, not just this reality, other realities too. Almost done, guys. 2 more bites. I get to wash my, when you're camping, I can wash my dishes with 3 of these. The first one wipes away, well, you're using water, and you wipe all the food left over on it. You take the second one, do it again. And the third one will complete it. And then when I eat, I'm gonna clean them one more time when I start to prepare. Soon I'm gonna have a bathroom. Wow, a toilet, a kitchen, a shower, wow, a living room, a bedroom. Damn. It's just grace, man. I feel like grace. I sleep on the floor with my family in a little mattress. I love it. That sounds cool, Holy One. Especially when you're all together. Faith comes grace. I am immortal. That's an awesome affirmation. Discipline the mind. Awesome. Bless you. Thank you, Holy Ones. Fierce Orchid. Lamar, sovereign. God, sovereign, free. Thank you for reminding us. I might have little orange shit in my mouth, or teeth, but it's an affirmation. Say it with me, guys. Okay? Sit up with me. Let's do this. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. Second time. I am God. Feel it. I am sovereign. Smile. I am free. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. Realize it. Machiwa. What Oh, there it is. I thought I left my water out by the truck. I've been drinking it, haven't I? It's a great time to be alive, guys, in this awakening. And so we're just, I think it's so beautiful because we're becoming different beings. Like 6 months ago, from 6 months ago, from 3 months ago, from a month ago, we're just like, whoa, going through all these changes. When you are going through a bunch of changes, then you guys know you're on the right track. Because we become distorted. Even if we're in the know, like let's say you know some of this Christos information, we're still got some distortions down here. We're still living in it. We're like in it, man. But we're becoming more enlightened. We're becoming more able to have the tool sets to be able to, you know, you would say transmute a lot of our shadow, a lot of our weaknesses. And that's what we're doing. As you do shadow and cleansing and stuff, you're becoming greater and more enlightened. You're it's like the real term though is reclaiming, because you already got it, but it's being blocked or held back. But we're gonna reclaim it. That's the cool thing, you guys. This is already in you now, but it just needs to be activated. Okay. It's your God sovereign heritage, genetics. It's just you found yourself after lifetimes, maybe many lifetimes have made you fall into a lower state. This is a lower state. You have distortions, and don't think of it as a surprise that these sacred religions are distorted. And a distorted world, a distorted consciousness, which is not our original. We are connecting to our original, though. What Ashiana Dean's material is, it's called, we are doing something called bioregenesis. That means that's another, you see, you got it, but you're going to fix it because it's been distorted. It's like, what do you call it, chiropractor? You have a great posture or back, but it got out of place. Are you going to keep living in that state? In that distorted state? It's not the natural state. Oh, chiropractor, Christos knowledge, fix it back to its normal. You ain't becoming greater because you were already great. We're reclaiming. Reclaim your DNA. It's inside you now. Religion doesn't want you looking within, because you'll find it. Because it's a fallen angelic control, mind control system, a spirit control system, an energy control system. They're enslaving you. They're called reptilians. They're called Anunnaki. These are fallen angels, competing ones. And you got so much knowledge that's distorted down here. People think that alien is this. People think that alien is that, or this, or that, or that. They have no idea of the truth anymore because they're distorted. It's really easy when you go to the law of one. All are one, all are God, all are equal. Because as soon as you understand that, do you understand that, Holy One? Do you understand that? Do you understand that all are God and all are equal? Do you understand that? Well, most of your negativity and shadow will go bye-bye after that. Because you'll realize, whoa, what am I doing? What am I saying? That person's God. But he doesn't remember. She doesn't remember. But I'm not going to treat him in a bad way. I'm not supposed to be treating anyone in a bad way. You see what I'm saying? But if you don't know that all are God, you're still going to be continuing all this bullshit and inner fighting. Fighting and judging and saying you're better or that's better or this person's... You know what I'm saying? We got to stop that. We gotta make that transmute the consciousness that has been twisted. It's been twisted. It's been distorted. We gotta heal it. Everybody needs healing because we're in a distorted. Are you down here? Are you? I'm asking you a question. Are you on Earth right now? You're distorted. You're not your full, complete, original state. You downstepped into the Earth system, Vato. You have shadow in you. We have distortions in ourselves that we have to heal. We have to reverse the reverse. Reverse the reversal. Okay? Here's life, and the other side is distorted. It's not life. Well, take that distortion and bring it back to the original state. So you're not becoming some great being. You're reclaiming what you already are. You didn't come from pond scum. You didn't come down there from apes. You didn't come down. No, you came from the top. You fell from the 12th dimension to the 11th dimension. You fell in your consciousness down to the 10th dimension. You fell again to the 9th dimension. 10, 9, I said 9, 8, 7. You fell to the 6th. You fell to the 5th. You fell to the 4th. Are you getting me? Now you fell to the 3rd. You didn't come from pond scum. You didn't come from those lowly, those lower body forms. You came from the stars. You came from up there. This is up. Now you realize though, okay, I'm from there. Why am I here? You fell here. You have shadow. You're not perfect. You have some issues. We all do. We all have some distortions. Hello. Unless you leave the Earth system, you're going to have these inside of your consciousness until you heal them, until you bioregenerate. How many humans on Earth are aware of that? How many humans have even heard of the word bioregenerate your DNA? How is that possible? Well, you're going to learn it's possible through consciousness, using light, color spectrum, sound, symbol codes, specific symbol codes, like the 6-pointed star of David. Not related to the David, but that's what that star is called. Symbol codes, okay? And base codes of matter. We're going to become masters of this and bioregenerate our distortions. It requires actual ascension mechanics. And that's what we're learning. You're going to learn about all these systems, right? That they don't teach you in religion. You're going to learn these systems to, because you are God. You just in a fallen state, and you know that you got to return back. So you go into the teachings. You go learn the freedom teachings, Ascension and the freedom teachings, Voyager teachings, all of this innerchristos teachings, or just say Ascension Christos teachings, anything like that. It's the law of one, the sacred law of one, not the raw material. I'm not talking about David Wilcock associated law of one, raw material. I'm talking about the Christos law of one. I'm talking about 12th dimensional source material, not 6th dimensional source material. There's a big difference in the 6th dimension and the 12th dimension. Hello. We want the Christ, the Christos. Maybe the raw material will help you, but hello, that's not the full spectrum of knowledge here. We're talking about something extremely ancient that has been sent to us by the Guardians. Literally, they're on record. This knowledge is on holographic disc records. And so the Guardians actually use that and work with it and teach from it. So we're bringing the original Christos knowledge to planet Earth that's way down in 3D. Of course, not everyone's going to get it. Not everyone's going to get 12th dimensional information. Not everyone can resonate with 12th dimensional information when they only have 3 strands of DNA. Get it? They can't understand this, and this, and this, and that, and that, and that, and the 12th one. They don't got a connection. They literally don't have the DNA because they have not learned how to bioregenerate their distorted DNA. Now we're just a bunch of 3D humans down here. Well, not exactly. We got some 4D humans. We got some 5D humans. We got some 6D humans. Mix in the lot. We got people awakening this, man. What's up? You're becoming a whoa. Chiwa. Hakashimasi. What's up, Vatos? Vatos of light. Kuchiwa. The Christos founder races are returning, homie. Is the moderator in here? I'll just moderate this guy myself. Goodbye. I didn't mean to delete your message. I mean to there we go. What's up, Vatos? Vatos of light. Bring in your Archon shit. Goodbye, Vatos. Machiwa. Mokoye. Understand, Christos. Realize they are feline hominids. Realize you can see them. Realize that you are one. Realize that you're the spirit, you're the consciousness coming into this body, but you're not from this world. You're from a higher world. Okay? And when you learn what an indigo is, you got this punk ass talking about indigos. You obviously don't know what is an indigo, child. When you have 1 dimension, 2 dimension, and you're in the 3rd dimension, talking shit about the archons and shit like you know them. And then there's 4th dimension, there's 5th dimension, still not indigos yet. There's 6th dimension, no, 7th dimension, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, no, still not indigos yet. 12th, nope. You know where archons are, Vato? You know where archons are way down there? Okay, what about 10th dimension? No, still not, no, 11th dimension, no, still not indigos. 12th, no, 13th, no, yes, actually, starting from the 13th. They can be in 13th dimension, 14th, 15th, or the Ascended Master level. That's where indigo children are coming in. And you will have normal humans with 12 strands. Well, indigos have a minimum of 24 strands. Okay? Are we understanding consciousness yet? Are you going to come in here and troll my channel? Okay? Do you understand these templar? Okay? So some indigos have... Okay, most humans have 3. 3! $36. Some indigos, like Joshua, have 48, Vato! That's an indigo child, homie! All darknesses, all dark beings are lower than 11 strand and lower. 11 strands or lower, that is your cap. That is your potential, because you're still judging and using fear and guilt and all this shadow. You're in the phantom. You don't even have chakra. You don't have particle fields turned on. Why? Because you're not even connected to life force energy. You don't have kundalini. You don't have Maharata, Christos. You don't have Kirishe, Kundere. You're like chose with your free will to fall because you want power. You want to take because you are vampire. You need to steal. You do need to yeah. Because why? I just told you why. You have no life force energy. You're from a finite system. The phantom system is a black hole subspace distortion field. There's no life force there. They don't have that. So they have to steal. They found ways to, and technologies of how, not just from individuals steal or vampire. We're talking planets, homie. They could do an entire planet and stake and distort its fields, take from its energies. And what is that? What happens when a planet or a field of a human is being consumed? You're falling. Your energy is your consciousness. If your energy is being siphoned, eaten, consumed, you're falling. Unless you replenish what was taken. Unless you wake up, wake up from the relationship that you're in and get rid of this vampire. Get rid of this narcissist. Get rid of this dark religion. Get rid of this new age distortion. Reclaim your DNA. Awaken it. Start living principles, actual principles of the light. Okay? It's not hard. False creeds are easy. Fear, guilt, shame, repent. All this authority, elitism, devalue women. That's easy. That's easy, man. To be a guardian, you got to be love, joy, live in grace. Do you know what grace is? Can you be graceful? Live in grace. Do you know what it is to be mindful? Mindfulness. Okay? Are you what's that called? Integrity. Do you have integrity? Like this prick who came to troll my channel is obviously doesn't have integrity. Okay? That's like just someone like coming in, like there's a bunch of people watching a wonderful movie. They're all happy to be watching this movie. And then some asshole comes down the aisle and is yelling his freaking head off in profanities and saying dark shit like this punk, right? Talking about archons. Well, you see the energy difference? You see beings who are like coming together in this what you call peace, and you're enjoying yourself, and you're like caring about people, and when someone talks to you, you actually listen, and you offer some type of care or help or assistance when they need it. No, not this energy, not this trolls, not this shadow in the earth, not the phantoms, okay, not the judgmental people, not the religions who are actually taking all of the sacred original teachings and distorting them. Now it's not about these guardian principles, law of one principles. Now it's some vampirism, system of slavery, system of subservience, and giving away your energy. Instead of expanding and developing your energy, it's getting smaller, and you're gonna keep on hanging around Earth. You're gonna keep on hanging around religions. You're gonna keep on hanging around vampires. You're gonna keep on profanities and distortions and like all the things that are happening on Earth. Okay, are you gonna be in those systems? Are you gonna keep on going and shrinking and stunting yourself? Even the fallen angels don't realize. Dark vampiric people don't even realize you're losing your consciousness as you fall. That's called de-evolving, honey. Okay? You're all major ego and bringing on the phantom, trying to deceive, trying to manipulate, trying to feed off of. You know what an argument is? When you're yelling at someone, cussing at someone, casting curses at someone. Hello. That's vampirism, vato. That's a spiritual battle of energies. Those type of people use fear to consume it from you, to take it from you. That's what fear is doing. It's a vampiric energy. And it's in your holy Bible. It's your holy creator being. Uses fear. Man, your Bible talks about the Lucifer, but you're like, got the same qualities in Jehovah. They're both freaking, like the reptilians is another gangster that's has a competing competition going on with the Anunnaki. Okay? And by the way, you'll see all these alien gods everywhere. Extraterrestrial beings. Have you watched it's not part of the Christos, but you still watch shows like Ancient Aliens and see all this freaking shit all over that confirms a lot of these teachings. They talk about the reptilians. You're going to see it in history. You're going to see it in different cultures, statues, teachings, testimonies. People have seen dragon people, reptilian people, running part of a, in a forest or whatever. People have seen these beings. And the Secret Space Program talks about the reptiles that, or you would call, like the ones in Jurassic Park, what are they called? Like, not the Tyrannosaurus Rex, but like the little ones, the raptors. They've come out and talked about the raptors in Earth. There's other beings that live in this subterranean areas. It's not just alien bases and stuff. There's actually, or human bases. There's actually beings that are just down there, okay? Who 1 million years ago, it is said in Human Seeding number 2, that the Draco came to the planet. These reptiles came and experimented with DNA of the dinosaurs as well. That's another project of theirs. Because that's... Wait, there's a car. Oh, that sounds like a doom buggy. Like, one of the first times ever, like today, I heard one car stop by my camp. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Sounds like they're stopping. Anyways, it's in Voyagers 2. You guys, I'm telling you this information, it's out there. Voyagers 2, Oceana Dean. You can find it for free at archive.org. Archive.org, you can download it, the PDF. You don't need to go buy the $500 book. Get the PDF of Voyagers 2. The reptilians came to Earth 1 million years ago. Hello. That was Human Seeding 2, and they're the ones that wiped us out, got us wiped out. There was some destruction that was happening, and that was the end of Seeding Human 2. Now we're on Human Seeding 3. This is a genetic hybridization on planet Earth. We're creating bodies for the souls that were destroyed in Lemuria and Atlantis. And so this is an ancient project, and it keeps getting effed with by the fallen angels. And that's why we're down here in the first place, because of these alien fallen angelic beings. We came down here because of destruction that was caused by them. And they keep coming down again. They come down to our level, to this level, to still F with us. They don't want this project complete. They don't want us to get our 12 strand, understand? They want us down here stuck. And we are. We're stuck. Die, reincarnate. Try to get out? No, stuck. Die, reincarnate. Try to get out? No, you're still stuck. You can't go nowhere because you can't get a 4th strand. You can't get a 5th strand. How can you get to the 4th dimension, which is outside of Earth? Because Earth is 1 dimension, 2 dimension, and 3. You want to go to the Tara? That's 4th dimension. You can't go to the 4th dimension if you don't have this chakra. Do you have your heart chakra? Is it open? The Vato talking about archons doesn't have an open chakra. Heart chakra. Hello, is your throat chakra open? Is your 3rd eye, your 6th chakra open? Okay, that's how you get out of here, homie. Raise your consciousness, literally. Raise, and get the F out of here. You don't want to stay on this timeline. This is not a good timeline. This is the time to get out of this time. Get out. The only way out is through a Stargate. The only way you're going to get out of the Stargate is if you have the DNA. You can't get out unless you have it. Come on. Do it. Come on, let's do it. Come on. That's what is spiritual awakening. Literally. This is Stargate travel. This is getting you the F out of here. Not It's not going to be talked about in religion. You have to do some horrible, bunch of things, A, B, C, D, E, if you want to go to rapture and get out of here to your internal body. No, honey. Open your consciousness by living on a spiritual journey and learning ascension mechanics. How's that? Wow. Bioregenerate your DNA. Undistort your distorted DNA. Bioregenerate your heart chakra. Bioregenerate your throat chakra. Bioregenerate your third eye. Well, actually, that's overkill. You don't need this to ascend. We only need the fifth one. Fourth and fifth. Fourth and fifth. Fourth and fifth. Green ray, blue ray, green ray, blue ray, green ray, blue ray, green ray, blue ray. Are you getting it? Because you only have red and yellow and orange. Red, orange, and yellow. You need more than red, orange, and yellow. You ain't going there. Did you notice? Rinse and repeat. You ain't going past the yellow ray. Rinse and repeat. You're stuck at 3D still. Hello, you still got your solar plexus. No, you're still there. Die again. Okay, here you are again. No, you're still not doing it. Why? Why is that happening? Well, first of all, you're believing in some false concepts and creeds that doesn't develop your DNA. Now, instead of rising, growing, no, you've been given systems to make you fall. You've been given fallen, false creed systems so you don't activate your templar, so you don't expand your auric field and your particle fields and go. See what you're doing? Going through a spiritual journey, you're getting your codes. You're getting your codes. You're building your DNA faster than normal reincarnation. It could take you thousands of years, even millions of years to get all this DNA. Well, not that long on this planet, but still, it's thousands of years. 26,556 years specifically. That's how long the Eon, it's called a Iwego cycle. That's what you live through. You're going to live through a cycle of 26,556 years. You're going to live 144 lifetimes. Some of those are male, some of those are female. Now we're getting into the mechanics of ascension. It's not just lofty concepts that, oh, be good and that's it. No, you actually got to bioregenerate your DNA. That requires meditation. It requires breath work. You're sending energy. You're sending this code to specific parts of your body. You're learning your anatomy, your templar. You're going to learn the Huva body. You're going to learn how to get these ascension codes. You have the codes in you. You're going to learn how to open them, turn them on, flip the switch. Don't learn ascension mechanics? Okay. Stick to religion? Okay. You ain't going nowhere, vato. You're going to do the same thing again. You're going to recycle. Recycle. Is this fun? No, it's not fun. Some of us are old souls. We want to move on to greater plateaus. If you think this is what life is limited to, no. Imagine living imagine never dying again. Imagine that there's no such thing as age and getting sick or having to go poop or having to eat or having to take showers. Whoa. What kind of existence is that? You never die. You have a perfect body. You have eternal life. What kind of beings are those? Okay? You have incentive to get out of Earth, to move on through metamorphosis, transformation, the name of this video. You have incentive to go through that change, man. There is a magical, that's like magical. There's a magical shift waiting for you if you activate your consciousness. Not keep falling in this bullshit conversation like this guy talking about archons. Okay? That's... Oh... decrepit consciousness, man. That is moving on. That is had its time. That's the old energy. That's the old consciousness. We transmute that shit. Okay? There was no more, wow. Pokoye. Some people are going to go towards that energy. They act and behave and think and do that energy. They're going to follow this path of the humans that are going this way. And then there's the ones who are awakening. Others are falling. Others are awakening. It's not a joke. It's not a game. When billions of people, billions, are falling, homies. Billions. There's no spiritual awakening of the planet. Only a few. Only, not because they're chosen, because only a few believe. Only a few of you on Earth have activated these Templar, man. Just a few million people on Earth. Don't believe me, it's in the Guardian material. Look it up. We're not their saviors. There's no savior. You're not getting saved on someone else's effort. That's a lie. That's a trick. You have to do the work. There isn't no one punishing you, damning you. You're damning yourself, man. By not doing the work yourself. You didn't grow your DNA. You didn't go towards the law of one and unity and love and friendliness and kindness and mindfulness. You didn't like... You know, there's people harming the animal kingdoms, the plant kingdoms. I mean, what are you doing? That is part of what you are. You're dimension 1, 2, and 3. You're part of the animal kingdom, plant kingdom, subatomic kingdom. You are the part of the elemental kingdom. You're part of the human kingdom. Now when you start eating them and killing them and slaughtering them, you're slaughtering, killing, eating yourselves. That's how distorted we are. That's how we became. That's what you really are. Remember, I was outside talking about it. I said, why didn't you redefine what is your reality? Where are we really? Because if you think about it, it's freaking scary if you're going to fall to a worse place than this. That's a scary thought, homie. The Guardians say, you don't want to stay on this timeline. How do you get off the timeline? How do you get off a moving timeline? Look, you're on this timeline. Oh, you ascend out of it. See, you go up and the rest are still going down the timeline. Do you know what's beyond this timeline? I will give you the page number in Voyagers 2. You can check it out for yourself. Do you know what happens to this timeline? The dragons take you. They take you over with the Zeta Grays. Aren't they already doing that? Creeping up on that? They're slowly kicking the Anunnaki out. The Anunnaki have been the ones in power, but the dragons are coming into power. And they're gonna, at the end of this timeline, they take over humans. And you're gonna be in martial law, an extraterrestrial martial law. And you're gonna be the same situation as what they did to the parallel Earth has already been taken over. These beings are not schmucks. That's why I tell you, guardians, the so-called spiritual people, it's not all about love and light when you got these beings taking us out. Yeah? How's that working for you? It ain't. We're losing, Vato. This is the enemy lines. It's already fallen. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Billions of people fallen. And like you got Ishmael Perez and other fallen New Age movement telling you the whole earth is going to ascend. Oh, that's a lie. That's a trick. That's a we got them. We got them. You're a chosen one, saith the Galactic Federation. Bullshit. That's a lie. That's a trick. And at the, guess what happens to the chosen? Oh, you're chosen, all right. You guys, they have been choosing people, getting their chosen people since 1900s, since the beginning. Okay? So, that's not a good thing. That's not in your best interest. Ashiana, she talks about pole shifts. She talks about this, the biblical flood. What are you talking about? There was 3 floods. Okay? Where they talk about how this Chikimasia, you guys think this happened when it's actually something the opposite. It is urgent. Okay? It's urgent that you awaken. A lot of you highly evolved psychic people, you see it, man. You see it for yourself. You see the truth that there's a lot of fallen consciousness. This mass awakening is bullshit. It ain't happening. You don't have no discernment if you don't see horror in planet Earth right now. You don't see wickedness and horror on Earth. Let me ask you again. Do you not see darkness on Earth, man? The Earth is not ascending, Bogato. This is falling to the phantom. Okay, so we're gonna have Earth, and we're gonna have parallel Earth, we're gonna have inner Earth, and we're gonna have phantom Earth. These aliens are winning. That's what this message is. It's a rescue mission. You all New Agers, oh, it's all blissful, it's all wonderful, it's all beautiful. Everyone's awakening and everyone's ascending. No. Okay, if that is your truth, it will reveal itself. It will reveal itself. According to the Guardians, this is a rescue mission. So get your spiritual affairs in order. Get your Templar going. Make sure you got your 4-strand. Make sure you got your 5th strand. Make sure you got your working Merkaba, not a reverse Merkaba. See, this is the natural, and then you got unnatural. See, reverse. Darkness is reverse, you guys. Vampires are the opposite. Okay, we're all ascending. No, that's the opposite. No, we're not. Shikima Sutta? No, it's different. It's the opposite. Think the opposite, because that's what the dark ones do. They do the opposite. It's called against the Christos. It's called anti-Christos. You've heard of anti-Christos? Against these holy divine principles, against God the Creator, against all, against life. That's what vampires are. They're against life. They take, they take, they take. They feed, they take. They're against life. They do the opposite of what you think. Okay? So now you're following that system with your free will. Did you know they're following rules? They're making sure you do it through free will. And you have. You've done this with your own free will. You signed yourself up to a hateful, angry God. You said, yes, that's my God. Now you're like in there, phantom man. Now you're in those wicked beings, man. That is scary shit. That's some scary shit, man. You don't see what's happening in the world? You don't see it? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. It's a rescue mission, homies. We are in a rescue mission. Not saviors. We're providing their knowledge to help them heal themselves. Or not. Because not everyone's choosing that path. So I will keep on making these videos. As much as the negative feedback, I'm still kicking ass. I'm still rising. I'm still bringing the truth. I'm still representing the light. Your we'd say dark magic, your hatred, your negative comments, they're fucking not doing shit, man. We are blessed beings. We are the ones actually bringing in the true code, the truth. We are blessed. We are protected. We are connected. We see. We are experiencing other realities while we're experiencing this reality. We're multidimensional in our perceptions, in our consciousness. And there's a bunch of people just completely just oblivious. Machiwa. Grace. Love. Remember, you are part of this guard. It's a sacred thing, man. Let's guard. We're guarding against darkness. And some of that darkness is religion. We're guarding against the fear. We're guarding. I'm speaking against that. Realize we're guardians. We do this through consciousness. You talk fear, I talk love. You talk hatred, I talk peace. Or war, or peace, the opposite of what you're talking. Your Jehovah wants to talk shame. We're going to talk Chiwana. Okay? We are bringing the guardians, indigos. We're counterbalancing. If there's no counterbalance with starseeds on the planet, guess what happens to consciousness? It falls. Earth falls. Earth goes into the pole shift. You get the gates, the star gates. Game over. They win. They now got particle Earth. They now got parallel Earth. And now control over a bunch of humans now in Phantom Earth. You guys, I want to leave a disclaimer, okay? I'm going to leave a disclaimer. You don't have to believe anything I say, Holy Ones. We don't judge because we follow law of one, all our unity, all our God. That's what this whole dissertation is about. That's what this whole transmission is about. Reminding you that you are one with God. You are one with Creator. You're in this broken, distorted level of consciousness now. And this is enemy lines. This is you as a holy angel, or even some of you archangel, came in and incarnated into the human species. Your mother's human, your father's human. You made a soul contract with their level at the soul level. Remember, we're not talking about religion's soul concept. We're talking about this level of consciousness of 4th dimension, 5th dimension, and 6th dimension. That is soul. This is not soul down here. This is incarnate. It's not something you have, something you gain or lose. A soul is when you get up there to the 4th dimension, man. You're not there yet. We've been talking about that. You're stuck at 3rd. You're stuck at 3rd. You're not going nowhere. For how many years you've been stuck here? Well, you forgot. You don't know. You don't know how long it's been. Did you know you have the Zeta seal in your DNA? It's a block in your DNA. There is an Amenti seal in your DNA. Are you aware of it? There's a Templar Axion seal in your DNA. Are you aware of it? There's a few DNA seals. You're stuck in time. You're stuck in the 3rd dimension. You're not ascending. You're trying to be good. You're trying to worship God and Jesus or something, some being, some God. You're worshiping something, and you're just going nowhere. You're just repeating. You're just in a loop. It's sad because there's no tool set. There's no option. You're not given a manual. Hello. Yes, you are. And in every single ascension cycle, the indigos come in. The beings I just explained to you in great detail, all the way up from the 13th, 14th, 15th dimension or ascended master, these beings come all the way down density 5, density 4, density 3, and then into density 2. When they're in density 2, dimensions 4, 5, and 6, they're making a soul contract with your family, with your parents, mom and daddy. Okay? They agreed. Now the indigo is going to go farther, down into density 1, where there's dangerous consciousness. It chose to do it. I chose it. My higher self did. Your higher self chose to be here. You made a contract with your mother and father. Your mother has DNA. Your father has a DNA. And now you brought the indigo child DNA. Now that combined, now there's a new being on earth called a indigo child that is made of 3 DNA. Hello. What's up, vatos? That's how guardians get here. That's how these high level beings, Christos, that's how Christ comes to earth. And there's a bunch of us coming in. Because it's time. It's the time. If you guys look in Voyagers 2, I don't remember the page number, but if you look in Voyagers 2, okay, I'm sure you have already, you will find that there's going to be 6 silent avatars being born. Remember, avatar is density 4, that's above archangel, density 3, above angel, dimension 6. Angels, archangels, avatar, Christos avatar. That is what is Christ. That is the message of Christos avatar. This is the message of the guardian angelic nations, the Emerald Order, the Emerald Covenant. You're going to remember what these races are again, you guys. Creator, God. What is it, God? Redefine God. It's not a boy with a penis. God has no junk. God is not a boy. That's what a boy is, right? God is not a patriarchy. Sorry, Christians. God is not a boy. Hey, pagans, God is not a girl either. Okay? God, redefine God, because it's not a creator God. It's not Ishtar, honey. It's not Zeus. It's not Apollo. You want to use Roman? You want to use Greek? Which one do you prefer? Because it's the same gods, just renaming it. Okay? There's no junk in God. There's not a boy. There's not a gender in God. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Redefine God. Because look, there's 15 dimensions of reality. 1, dimension 1, dimension 2, dimension 3, dimension 4, dimension 5, dimension 6. Hello. These are all levels of different body forms. Eventually, after this, you look ghost-like. In density 2, you look like a ghost because you can see through your body. You're less atoms. Is that hard to understand? It's not only carbon matter, but you have less matter, less dense. That's where you have an eternal body. That's where you have endless life. And you're not even done. That's still low level. Okay, according to the Guardians and Ashiana's work, 7th dimension. After 7th dimension, you're gonna know you don't have a body. Where's the boys and girls when there's no body, when there's no genitals? There's no more body, there's no more gender. You're androgynous, you're pure consciousness. God is not a boy, God is not a girl. You lose that identity after the 7th dimension. No gender. Gender is a temporary experience. Gender is part of a whole. Woman, magnetic. Male, electric. Electromagnetic. A part of a whole, you patriarchal, sexist vatos. A whole means 2 halves, not lesser female like all of your patriarchal. Almost all religions on earth are patriarchies. Their God is swinging. Bullshit! There's no more gender. And the female is not lesser. It's part of a whole. 50-50. Female and male. And the Guardian material even talks about how that happened. How did we get male and female? If you're curious to know, check out Voyagers 2. Again, Ashiana Dean for free on archive.org. It was because of the first 2 races in our genetic hybridization. It was that was taken care of first. Gender. They put gender. They weren't sure if they were going to have gender. Well, they put gender in our race. The Hyperboreans and the Polarans. Okay, you're familiar with Lemurians and Atlanteans. Well, there's other races in our DNA before them. Polarans and the Hyperboreans, hello, they've developed strand 1 together. 2 races and strand 1. That's how you get gender. You got male and female polarized now. Now you got 2 pieces of a whole. But you got religion saying that, the male, godly male is divine. And the lowly female is a little I don't know. What is a female? It's not a complete human? You see how disgusting and twisted the shit is, man, down here. Because it's not a normal place. We're not in a normal place. Equal, vatos. And this shit is a distortion. It's a polarization of a whole. This and this together. Hello, twin flame. Male and female. It was a separation. You're still gonna live as a male. And then next, after that, you're gonna live as a female. There's a twin flame. Each one getting their code. Oh, after that, oh, you become male again. And then you become female. And then you become male again. And what's going on in the world now? What's going on in the world now? Something to do with trans something? Something to do with gender? I don't know. Huh, what's that all about? Anything trans at all with the word. Well, besides transformation. Well, see that's a change of what you were before. You're trying to change what you were. What? You're supposed to be a male now. Hello? Because you're part of the twin flame. The male is getting its code. The female lifetime that you live is getting its code. You need to be a male. You need to next be a female. Not take this code and F it up. Are you kidding me? I'm not trying to be unsensitive to people who want to be that. I'm trying to tell you the spiritual significance of it. And this whole bullshit with twin flame romantic shit. What? What are you talking about, Willis? You can't have sex or a relationship or a marriage with your twin flame. Why? Why, Davian? Why not? I'm living with my twin flame. You guys, this is a new age concept. I just want to gently tell you that it's bullshit. You exist as a male in another lifetime. Now you exist as a female in this lifetime. Twin flame. That's a twin flame, according to the Guardian materials. But I love my twin flame. I don't believe you, Fabian. Okay, Vato. There's something called a soulmate. Is that good enough for you? Maybe your soulmate is who you're living with. A twin flame is bullshit. It's throwing you off truth. It's throwing you off code. It's confusing you. And now you're very confused. You don't know if you're male. You don't know if you're female. What? What are you born with? I don't know. What were you born with? Okay, that's what you are, and you're supposed to get the code from that lifetime. And then your soul, okay, I just said the soul. I let it out. The soul is one. The soul creates 12 of you. 6 males and 6 females, which are pairs. Hello, that's a soul. A soul in density 2 projects itself to density 1. 12 of itself. One soul projects 12 lifetimes in density 2 or density 1. So down here, we're 1/12 of a soul. See, one of the things you don't learn in a new age, one of the things you don't learn in religion is that you're a collective. You're not a single person. But down here, we only perceive a single person, a single lifetime. But your soul projects 12 of you. 12! 6 male, 6 female. And you, as a psychic person, hello, you can connect to those if you want to, if you know how. Hey, Joe. Hey, Susie. Hey, twin flame. Not I love you and want to have sex with you and live with you forever. No! That's part of your Christos. You have 144 of you in density 1. That's a big family. That's more than my family down here. You know, your oversoul, your avatar, your Christos. Hello, by the time you get to way up there, you don't just have 144. You have 1,728 other selves. That is your Christos family. 1,728 other people? That's me? And think of it. That's in different biologies. That's in different races. That's in different planets. You don't always look like this, like human. If you look at your higher selves, you look alien. You look like an alien. You don't look like this. Why? You don't have the same DNA. You're not on the same planet. So 1,728 of yourselves, wow, you must have some big variety. Maybe you are Palladian, maybe you are Assyrian, maybe you are reptilian. Maybe you are good in that life, maybe you're wicked in that life. See, we have a multidimensional consciousness, we have multidimensional energy, we have multidimensional identity. But on Earth, you're only seeing one little shit. What? What's up? You glorious, honey. You are magnificent. You are holy. Holy ones. Wow, it's been on fire tonight, huh? What's up, man? What's up, homies? It's a party. It's a Christos celebration. You guys don't have to believe anything I say. You don't have to believe anything Ashana says. You can believe in Jehovah and Yahweh and all these Hindu gods and Roman gods. You can love your ancient Egyptian gods. You can worship them if you want to. It's up to you. It's your free will. We're just bringing you an option. We're just bringing you a memory. Does it click? Does it resonate? I hope so. What's up? Awesome stuff, says Christopher. What's up, homie? Hola. Sup, Sean? On fire, says Karina. Angel of love. GME is on fire. Indigo, what's up, brother? Give me a hug, man. What's up, homie? You guys, Indigo is our moderator. We got Starman also. We don't usually need them. Most of the time, you guys can transmute the energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? If some troll comes in here, you guys talk to him lovingly, like a guardian angel would. Okay? We transmute that shit. What's up, man? We don't want that in our space, right? Come on, help a brother out. Help me out. I can't handle it all. You guys see some trolls and some negative comments. Transmute it peacefully. They don't know what the F is going on. They're just going to keep on trying being negative. We don't have that. We're not lambs, honey. We're not meant to be. We do this peacefully through consciousness. We don't need guns and bullets and ammunition. What? Weapons and ammunition? No. We just have this, and changes happen across the world. At least as most as we can get. So, you can live in a safe space. You can be in a powerful space. We don't have to be influenced by all these dark energies, especially when you start freaking learning how to dismiss it all, to let it go, and to not have it in your life anymore, not have it in your conversations anymore. Don't have this negativity in your relationship anymore. You just become a different person, homie. You'll be on fire, man. You'll see that person living life, rising, rising. That's what we are. That's what starseeds do. That's what indigos are, homie. Or we're representing a higher potential within all of us. We all have that in us. Remember, I just explained that junk DNA, that dormant templar is in you. All humans have 12 strands waiting for them. You can learn these stuff yourself. You don't have to be some knowledgeable master meditator either. You can just go at your, there's spaces. There's places that you can, for example, we have a chat. And if you become a $5 member, it's $5, guys. Come on. This is like a cappuccino or something. And you can suddenly get links to all this information. And I am not saying, I'm not claiming this knowledge. I'm saying that I'm part of it. And some of you are part of it. Speaker one, Ashiana Dean, Iyasha Ashana, she's the one that was the speaker of the knowledge. She's the one, the author of the books. But we're all part of the guard. We're all have our ascension codes. That's very important to remember. I have my code, you have yours. It's all valuable. We need all of our codes, okay? We're representing gold flame energy, blue flame codes, and violet flame. And if you even read, even in Voyagers 2, she's going to list all the beings which ones are bringing in those ascension codes, because they're all necessary. You bring your ascension codes to Earth, it's made available to other humans. Oh, you don't come to Earth and don't bring your body and bring your DNA? Well, it's not available. So bring it. Awaken. Remember who you are. And you're part of Ascension. That's why you're needed. Because it's all of the indigos on Earth who are raising consciousness, helping it to, you say, activate. And if there's no indigos, then guess what? There's no fourth dimensional DNA available. There's no 4-strand DNA. There's no 5-strand DNA. There's no 6-strand. Do you guys read the Voyagers? Do you know the Ternesium Angelic Human DNA Project? That has to be coming in from the starseeds. It's part of the process. Okay? And notice that the Lemurians are with the starseed race. It's needed. They have to have the starseed here. Without the starseed, they can't get it. It's in the morphogenetic field now. I brought my code to the morph field of Earth. All of you, let's say there's millions of us, bringing our DNA to the morphogenetic field of Earth. Now it's in the tribe shield. Now it's available to other humans. You get it? It's an energy consciousness thing. So we're an important process of ascension, and also of helping Earth in her ascension. Because it's the indigo consciousness all coming in, raising Earth to its level it needs to be at, to realize what ascension is. Going through an acceleration in consciousness, and then it's developing speed, particle spin. Oh, it's not speeding up if the indigos aren't here. We speed it up. Here's 3D. Here's 3D. Well, add 4D. Whoa. Whoa, now it's faster. Add more 5D. Whoa. Add 6D consciousness. Then Earth can ascend. Some of it. Some of Earth is light. Some of Earth is shadow. So the light will ascend. The shadow will fall. Understand? The energies that resonate with the ascending Earth are the ones going to the higher density, to Tara. The ones who don't, the ones who say, F you, Thavian, and the Guardians, and all those blue people, you ain't shit compared to Lord Jesus Christ, and the Savior, and the God, and Jehovah. Hello. Okay, I love you. We tried, we came, we did our work, we brought our code, we brought the teachings, and we went home. Okay? That's how this works. So every single one of you have to do your own work. You have to develop your own strands of DNA. You have to fix your shadow. You have to fix your health. Your body is a temple. And that body, hello, what condition is it in? Is your body going to be an obstacle for your consciousness to ascend? Or is it going to help it? That's something to think about. Can you ascend without being a vegan or something? Of course. Is it going to be easier? No, it's going to be harder. Because you're talking about energy. And you want a polluted energy for a body? Hello, that's consciousness. You're this. But the body is what? Part of your consciousness. It's 3D consciousness. It's 2D consciousness. And it's 1D consciousness. And because of the distortion and the cataclysm of Atlantis and Lemuria, well, we have an effed up consciousness here. This consciousness is bizarre. What we have. That's also, you can learn in Voyagers 2. After the disembodied consciousness, after the fall from Tara, after going through a black hole, our solar system was created through the pieces of Earth, of Tara that fell, including Earth. Well, well, there's a bunch of disembodied consciousness that don't have bodies. That's why beings, you are existing in the fourth dimension. Your consciousness, which you can call spirit, that's inside this body is 4D or higher. Your body is always one dimension lower than your consciousness, unless you're indigo. You understand what I'm saying? So all humans are 4D, having a 3D human experience. Let me say that again. All of you are in the fourth dimension now, but you're in your spirit, that consciousness came into a 3D body. Now you're experiencing the 3D. When you ascend, your 4D goes to 5D and your body goes to 4D. You ascend from 5D, your consciousness goes to 6D, now your body goes to 5D. It's always one dimension lower than where your consciousness is stationed. She goes into that in great detail in Voyagers 2. As you rise your consciousness, you see more of the reality. You see more. You're aware of more. You experience more because you're adding that to your awakened DNA. So you can see yourself like your body, your consciousness is here and your body's a dimension below it. So as you ascend with your consciousness, look, your body's trailing behind it, one dimension lower. So you go up in your consciousness, because that's what you are. You're not this down here in 3D. You're the consciousness in 4D. So as this ascends, your body goes up. Now you're in 5th dimension, but your body's in 4D. You go to 6. See, now you're here. That's ascension. All these people in New Age think you're going to 5D. You ain't going to 5D. You're going to live and exist. You're going to experience 4D first. You don't skip a dimension, homie. But we need 5D, 5 strands to get out of here because of the blocks that I just listed. You have a Zeta block. You have a Templar Axion block. You have a Menti block. You have several blocks. And we have to get beyond the blocks by getting the higher strands. That's why we're stuck here. And we can't get here unless you're really super enlightened, unless you really get your DNA in order. Because you're being forced, we're being forced to jump a whole extra DNA strand in one lifetime. Hey, get! You would think after I gave so much food that there wouldn't be any animals trying to get in here, but I have to do that sometimes. I think. Then they go away. They don't like that. They don't. Whoa! What the hell is that? So let me check the time, guys. All right, you guys. Let me just check how many people. 83. That's a good. 126 likes. Awesome, you guys. My lives don't get as many videos as my shorts. My shorts go way. I have 3 videos now over 100,000. That's crazy, right? So, I mean, I care about my other platforms, but those platforms are freaking censored more. They're horribly censored. I can't really raise that far up, especially speaking the things that I talk about. But YouTube, man, even though it's owned by Google, they're the most honest video platform in my experience. I get freaking censored on TikTok. I get freaking censored on Instagram. That's just the truth, which is owned by Facebook. They have freaking corrupt shit. But YouTube is rising, battles. They don't have all this shit. And like in those platforms, I have to actually post my videos at a certain time of day, a certain day of the week. It's fucking, excuse my language, it's fucking stupid. It should be about the content, not what time of day I posted it. What? YouTube don't give a shit, homie. YouTube says your video's good. Okay, it doesn't matter what time I posted it. Get it? So I no longer care if that's what their shit is about. I don't care. I'm going to focus on the system that's fair and that's pushing the energy out, not censoring the energy, blocking the energy. We're not doing those blockages anymore. You guys understand? Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, they all got some shady shit. So I'm gonna put my focus, my consciousness, my energy where it goes the best. So I know my YouTube channel is gonna pass to Instagram, which is 100K, 110K. And we're trying to reach 1 million people. My goal, I'm being transparent for you guys. My pledge to you is to teach Ascension to 1 million people. Have I done that yet? No, but that's the goal. That's what we're gonna do. And before I leave, I want to show you spirits. Let's see some spirits. Ready? There's got to be a few spirits in here, man. And they're always round. That's why they're called orbs, because they're round. And they're going through walls, and it's undeniable. And even if you don't believe, you are going to see them still go through walls. You can think whatever you want after that point. I have to increase my flash and turn off these lights and see some spirits flying around. Let me get in the corner of the tent. Whoa! See shit. That's an insect, not that one. That wasn't round. Whoa! Never mind the bugs. You can see the orbs when they come. It's not that busy. Mostly when I go look in the middle of the night, there's like 3 times more orbs. I'm gonna try the other side of the room. Yeah, there's not much. Well, there was one. Well, there's a few close-up ones too. We could look outside, but if there's not many in here, they're not gonna be, it's gonna be about the same. Yeah, it's not busy tonight, but that's okay. We'll get lucky on one of these nights, and we'll, all right. Thank you guys for hanging with me tonight. Much respect to you, and I wasn't trying to put, we're not judging religions, we're simply telling you what's going on with them and what's going on from the Christos point of view. And it's not dogma. You heard me say you don't have to believe anything I say, okay? So we are awakening, or we're not. A lot of you are awakening. I see your positive feedbacks. You guys have supernatural things happening in your life. And you fellow starseeds and indigos, I just want to tell you, you don't need anyone to believe with you. all the haters, most of them are religious. They're gonna put you down. They're gonna try to make you feel bad, or tell you that you're following the occult, or you're being falling for some trap. Or you guys, you just feel this, or you don't. You have it inside you, or you don't. There's a time in someone's life where they'll awaken. Maybe it's a tragic thing that'll make them awaken, but or they won't awaken. They'll just stick to their same patterns of consciousness. They'll keep falling in every single life that they live, maybe, and never awaken, or keep falling. Maybe they'll fall. It's up to you. You all have your own special circumstances, and some of you have more challenges than others. Don't think that's fair or unfair. Just realize that a lot of us have to suffer where we are suffering, but we have glorious changes inside of us waiting, man. This is real. I found this information, the Christos information, in 2010, 13 years ago. And that was only because of the interview between Ashiana Dean, back then she's called Ashiana Dean, and Carrie Cassidy. I used to follow Carrie Cassidy, and I loved all that, super soldier and disclosure stuff. And that's a part of your truth. That's a part of awakening. Hell, Alex Jones was part of my awakening. That started to get me on some type of truth seeking. And then that truth seeking from Alex Jones, I moved on from him. I went into spiritual knowledge. And then eventually my path led me to Ashana and the Christos material. Why? Because it's in my DNA. It's something, if you guys are following this work, if you resonate with it, you're part of the Guardians. You're part of the Indigo's children. You're part of these beings bringing in this consciousness and DNA. We're a team, and we're activating, we're becoming awakened together. I love you, fellow Vatos. You're needed. You're beautiful. You're amazing. And I hope to see you on the flip-flop. If you guys liked anything you said or heard today, please consider donating to Christos Avatar. There's a link to my PayPal account below. Whatever you feel called to. You can also donate by becoming a member for only $5. There's $10. There's up to $50, depending if you want a one-on-one with me, like a consultation. I do those for a half hour. We can set that up through Patreon. Become a member of Patreon. My link is below. Otherwise, I'm here almost all the time, guys. This is all free information, knowledge. It's just from my heart. It comes from a space of love. I love you so much. Angels love you so much. We're trying to tell you about the distortions. There was originally blessed, holy beliefs, religions that reflected law of one. Not anymore. Not anymore, holy ones. So expand your mind, have discernment, and decide for yourself. You are God's sovereign free too. Peace, homies! I send a kiss back, that hug back, that love back. Group hug, come on. Bear hug, yeah. Soon, I'll be different. I'll be in the house. I'll have a cool background, maybe green screen. What's up, Vatos? Thank you for joining me on this journey. It's awesome. We're awakening together. We're purging. We're together. We're detoxing together. We're eating healthy together. We're awakening together. Yes! Yes! Becoming better versions of ourselves. Yeah! Loving people, being friendly, being kind. What's up? Sweet dreams. Namaste. Have lucid dreams. Go out of your body. Go astral travel. Explore consciousness. What's up? Christos. Founders. Homies. Holy ones. Good night.